Everything wrong with the Donut Boy arc. Well, look at this plot twist extravaganza. I didn't know we were signing up for a soap opera in the middle of the pirate war, but here we are. Ace's mom's holding me in her womb for 20 months. I'm sorry, what? Is this some kind of superhuman pregnancy? Or did someone forget how long it actually takes for a baby to cook? Oh, the Marines searched for a certain man's child, but surprise, surprise, they didn't find anything. Maybe because they were looking for a newborn on an island, not a fetus in the womb for an eternity. Incompetence level over 9,000. Ace is not Whitebeard's son. Turns out Ace is a love child of Goldie Roger. I bet that revelation shook the world harder than Whitebeard's earthquakes. Garp, the grandpa, had to take care of Ace because Roger asked him to. Great parenting, Roger. You know you're about to get executed, so you decide, hey, let's pass on the responsibility of raising my kid to my rival. What could go wrong? Tengoku drops a bomb about Ace's true lineage in the most dramatic way possible. Can't just say it straight. Gotta build up that suspense. Theatrics level Oscar worthy. The gates of justice open mysteriously. Just what we need. More supernatural shenanigans in the middle of the war. I guess the plot convenience theory is working over time. Whitebeard arrived from underwater. Oh, seriously, did he borrow Aquaman's book? I thought this was a pirate story, not a deep sea superhero crossover. Luffy and the gang sailing on the ship upside down. What? Did they take the wrong turn at a Grand Line and ended up in Wonderland? I'm pretty sure that's not how physics works. And here comes little Oars Jr., a giant with a heart of gold, charging in to save Ace. But oh no, little Oars Jr. gets hit with an Ursus shock and the Spear of Shadows. Come on, let the poor guy have his moment. He's just trying to be a giant hero this story needs. The Flamingo, you sadistic jester, cutting off Oars Jr.'s leg and finding it amusing. Not cool. Hancock is turning people into stone left and right, but wait, she's attacking both pirates and marines. Guess she's an equal opportunity statue maker. Marco, the Phoenix, appears. I mean, sure, why not throw in mythical creatures in the mix? Pirates, marine, and now we've got a zoo on the battlefield. Aokiji freezes the tsunamis, but then Whitebeard shatters it with an earthquake. Is this a pirate war or a magic show? Abracadabra. My suspension of disbelief just disappeared. Akainu, the Magma Man, and Whitebeard exchange fiery banter. Someone get these guys a grill. We're having a barbecue in Marineford. Luffy's getting fall from the sky because apparently gravity is just a suggestion in the One Piece world. Plan to execute Ace's moved up. Nothing says coordinating strategy like changing plans on the fly during a massive battle. Another for Luffy and Ace having a heartfelt reunion right in the middle of the war zone. Crocodile and the other impel down in Skippy's casually showing up in the middle of the war. The Marine strategy team must be having a field day with unexpected guests from various factions. Who would have thought Crocodile and Luffy would team up? It's like a pirate version of buddy cop movie. Characters overwhelmingly need to narrate their internal monologue out loud. Yes, we get it. Sengoku is infuriated. Garp is shocked. And everyone else is just confused. The convenient and simultaneous commentary from various characters. Seriously, where is Zoro, Nami, and the rest of the gang? Did they decide to take a vacation? The abundance of random characters' appearance. Boa Hancock blushing in relief. Kizaru making casual remark. Doflamingo interested in Luffy. It's like a pirate-themed gossip column. The dramatic resignation of Jinbei as a warlord of the sea because the middle of the war is a perfect time to update your LinkedIn profile. The sudden appearance of Crocodile behind Whitebeard attempting a surprise impale. I guess sneaking up on one of the most powerful pirates in the world is just a walk in the park. Like it doesn't have observation Aki? Really? Whitebeard's recognizing Shink's hide on Luffy. Aokiji stating the obvious about tough allies. It's like everyone attended a how to state the obvious seminar. The info dump about Luffy's father being revealed in the middle of the chaos. Luffy's indifference to the revelation. Oh, by the way, world, my daddy's dragon. No big deal. Let's focus on rescuing Ace. The emotional turmoil between Luffy and Ace. I don't want my weakling brother saving me, but secretly, I really do. Classic sibling drama in the midst of a battle. The awkward hug between Luffy and Hancock. Is this a war zone or a romance novel? Can't it be both? Smoker's vendetta against Luffy. Seriously, let it go, man. There are more pressing matters, like the impending execution and the chaos all around. The ongoing saga of Kuma's transformation and Ivankov's determination to fight him. The world's government mad scientist strikes again. Mihawk recognizes Luffy's ability to make allies as the most dangerous in the world. Bro really is going for that Nakama fruit. Well, isn't that a convenience entrance? They order them on Amazon Prime? Probably. Why do they sound like a boy band releasing their debut single, Pacifista Attack, topping the charts next week? Even though you stabbed me, let's hug it out. Squad, my bad. It was just a tiny misunderstanding, right? I'm Whitebeard. Marines, yes, we've gathered that from your name, big guy. Luffy unleashes Hoshoku Haki. I guess shouting can be a superpower now. Hancock, the queen of love, or should I say the queen of impulsive decision, interrupting the pacifistas for the sake of love. Sure, why not? Love is always a hurricane. Well, I guess that explains a lot, but seriously, Sentomari looks more confused than my grandma trying to use a smartphone. Oh, the drama. Luffy pulls out a key and unlocks Ace's handcuff, and just when you think victory is in the air, Sengoku unveils his devil fruit power. Cue the chaos. But wait, it's Mr. 3 to the rescue with a wax shield. A little too convenient, don't you think? Can't have Ace and Luffy escaping that easily, and it's time for some brotherly bond. Meanwhile, Whitebeard's shaking things up, literally, creating earthquake, collapsing Marineford. Who knew his power could double as an extreme makeover tool? Squad, you absolute madman, charging in to stall the Marines. I guess someone needs to keep them occupied while the real drama unfolds. And there goes Whitebeard, delivering his final captain's orders like a boss on his last leg. The legend, Whitebeard, bringing Marineford to his knees. The Marines shoot at him like he's a bulletproof superhero. Spoiler alert, he is not. But hey, at least Buggy's enjoying his 15 seconds of fame. The heartwarming moment when Ace bows to Whitebeard before making a run for it. Like father, like son, they say. Whitebeard's reminiscing about his crew's question, what do you want if not treasure? The answer is family. And now the real heartbreaker, Ace, our lovable fire feast, taking on Akainu. The insults, the burns, both figuratively and literally. But Ace in his fiery defiance takes the hitman for Luffy. Rest in peace, Ace, you deserve better than a magma punch. Luffy losing his mind while Whitebeard breaks Akainu's ribs. And just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, enter Blackbeard and his pirate squad. Blackbeard, you heartless scoundrel, add insult to injury, mocking Whitebeard, revealing his crewmate from Impel Down, and casually dropping the bomb that he's here to witness Whitebeard's demise. I guess he was too busy collecting devil fruits to learn some basic decency. Whitebeard versus Blackbeard, father-son drama at its finest. Blackbeard using his corrosion to block Whitebeard's quick punch, and then Blackbeard's pirates ganging up on Whitebeard. It's a family reunion from hell, and there he goes, Whitebeard reminiscing about Roger's world and the will of D. D's nuts, dropping the bombshell that the One Piece exists. Who knew this battle would turn into a philosophical discussion about the mysteries of the world? And just when you think it's over, Whitebeard stands tall, defying death itself. A final farewell to his crew, and he dies standing on his feet and tarnished by a wound of retreat. Talk about badass way to go. Rayleigh, the master of stating the obvious, provides his insightful comment on Whitebeard's death. A true philosopher. Buggy's loyalty shifting like the tides. He might need a compass to navigate through his feelings. Frozen water, magma fist, and a fishman carrying a comatose Luffy. This is really like a weird fever dream. Blackbeard, the overachiever, decides one devil fruit isn't enough. Can we get a wool check? Okichi freezes the ocean because why not? Global warming is just a myth in One Piece world. We need him here. Akainu bursts from the ground like an angry mole. The man to add another X to Luffy's connections. Crocodile's grand entrance saving the day or just trying to steal the spotlight. Marineford's makeover. Ice, magma, and a sprinkle of chaos. Someone call an architect. Law, the unexpected medic, comes to the rescue. As his submarine also offers a dental plan. Kobe, the motivational speaker of the Marine, tries to stop the madness. Spoiler alert, it won't work. Shanks swoops in like a pirate guardian angel. Is it just me or does he always show up at the right time? Shanks and Akainu play a game of magma fix ping pong. Is this an Olympic sports in the One Piece world? Shanks gives Buggy a fake treasure map. Classic Shanks. You can always count on him for a good prank. Mihawk, the budget cut participant, decides to leave. Contractual obligations fulfilled. Blackbeard decides to postpone his battle with Shanks. Is this a pirate war or a scheduling conflict? Shanks tells everyone to stop fighting and just behave. They all miraculously agree. Peace, love, and pirate diplomacy. Shanks claims Whitebeard and Ace's buddies, and Sengoku just goes along with it. The power of the red hair is real. He had to sell his soul though. The donut board arc really made us cry and is keeping us in tears even after all these years.